Hey guys, this is Dynamic Gaming and we're doing a deck profile, like we said, and this is my friend's Gladiator Beast Deck Profile.
Okay, so just to start it off, a Gladiator Beast Deck, the main engine is that it's basically trolling people, tagging in monsters in and out to activate their effect. It's not tier 1 or anything, but it's fun when your opponent gets really annoyed because you keep tagging in and out monsters, but yeah.
And you shuffle a lot.
Yeah. So, first, the deck runs 3 Test Tigers. It's really mandatory for the deck because it helps get your monsters tagged in and out. And also, if you have another Gladiator Beast, you can special summon this card. It's like a Gale in a sense.
You tribute it to...
Oh yeah, you tribute it to activate the effect of tagging in the monsters. I run 3 Lucari. 3 is a little too much, I believe, but I like running it to run Hero Cleanups, which I was playing earlier.
Later.
Yeah. By the way, I topped with this deck at my regionals. And also Bestiary, best card of the deck in my opinion because you could tag it in and it'll destroy 1 magic or trap on the field. It's limited to 1, but if there wasn't, I would probably get more. 2 Mamillo, basically the same as Bestiary, but this instead of spelling traps, it's monsters instead.
So Gladiator Beast its effect only activates when it's special summoned by a Gladiator Beast effect, right?
Yeah.
Where a Gladiator Beast effect is if it battled at the end and it still survives. So
yeah.
That's what this one trap is gonna be for later on. So and then you return that to the deck and special summon another Gladiator Beast.
Yeah. Gladiator, it's basically just a DD Crow for the deck. If it's tagged in by another Gladiator Beast, you can remove from play 1 monster, or like 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard. It's graveyard facing Inzectors, really. Hippolymus, it's really just the stall, really. Yeah, basically just for stall. Secutor, you get the Hero Cleanups out with this, because if it was summoned by a Gladiator Beast effect and someone, if a monster attacks it, then it can special summon 2 or more Gladiator Beasts.
So basically you want Lucari and then...
Mamillo or Bestiary or something like that.
So 2 more, and then Heraclinos is really OP, so...
Yeah. Sam Knight, it looks cool. On 1 Effect Veiler. I'm thinking about putting in another one because there's so many decks that have a lot of effects. But yeah, this is one I think is pretty good enough. Yeah, there's another one, but yeah, 1's good for now. 2 Thunder Kings. It's great, just like staple in my opinion for any deck. 1 Cyber Dragon just makes the deck run faster, really.
If you get a dead draw and you have it, and you're playing second.
Okay, moving on to spells. You have 2 Gladiator Beast Proving Grounds.
What does it do?
Well, you play and then you can add 1 level 4 lower Gladiator Beast monster. So basically, this is never a dead draw because you just get another Gladiator Beast. Some staples: Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, 2 Mystical Space Neptune. That's all you need.
You should know what they do if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. And then I have Monster Reborn, and I'll get to that later. Just Solemn Brigade. Torrential, Bottomless, just basically summoning traps that just negates or destroys some monsters that just got summoned. I run 3 Void Chariot. This card's too good not to run 3 of. This could destroy Brio, any card that has like a really annoying effect.
Yeah, so I don't know about the speed things, but it's like a counter trap where and whenever an opponent's monster's effect activates, then you destroy it and negate it.
Yeah. And then Dimensional Prison and Miracles just to negate attacks and destroy the attacking monsters, really. And then these next 4 cards are how the Gladiator Beast works, really. You run 3 Wabacoon and 1 Defensive Tactics. So basically, these cards, they don't negate the attacks, but they negate the destruction of the monster and the battle damage. So this is basically how the Gladiator Beast runs, because the monster is still getting attacked, but it's not getting destroyed, really. So this is how.
Oh yeah, these are the traps I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. I run 3 Macrocosmos, because this card will basically go through any meta deck, like Inzectors, really. And plus, you're not supposed to send any cards to the graveyard in this deck.
That's why he said he doesn't have Monster Reborn.
Yeah. And also Starlight Road, because I run a lot of traps. I think it's like 15, somewhere around that, 15 plus.
Like around like 20, I think.
Let me see.
21? Yeah, 21.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So it protects your back row, and he
Like
will explain
20,
his extra deck later.
Yeah.
So next is the extra deck, right?
Yeah, extra deck. Okay.
You should do the Gladiator Beast first.
Yeah, basically, I'm just gonna show off the really essential ones, and I'll get to other ones you could have possibly later. So you have Gladiator Beast, Esadari. You just need 2 Gladiator Beasts, and then the thing about Gladiator Beast is that you don't need polymerization to fusion summon cards. It's like contact fusion, so it's really great.
Yeah, and it sends the monsters back to the deck instead of to the graveyard. So
that's why Macrocosmos is so great. You only need 1 of those. Gazaris. It requires Bestiary, another Gladiator Beast. When it's summoned, you can destroy up to 2 cards on the field.
That's OP.
Yeah, it's really good. But of course, if there's more Bestiaries, I'd run more Gazarises. And then the main beater in the deck, which is my favorite card, you have 2 Heraclinoses. Basically, this card, if it's out, it's basically GG, and you have War Chariot. What this card does is you can negate spell and traps. It's basically like a Brionac, so you can negate spell and traps just discarding a card in your hand. So it has unlimited amounts of uses.
Unless you run out of cards in your hand.
Yeah, but really, who's gonna have that many?
And it has good amount of attack points, huh?
Yeah, 3,000. It's a beater. Okay, and then some cards you can use is like what I run in mine. Really, is just Utopia. You never know when you need it. Leviathan, dual copy of them, and then Utopia Ray. I get to that later. Just mind control and take the Utopia for Utopia Ray, and also some synchros like like Mistworm, Black Rose, Gaia Knight, Brionac, Catastor, and Magical Android. It's just in there just for situational uses because Effect Veil's in the deck and.
That's the only tuner, which I don't get why you run synchros.
Dude, you never know when you're gonna need them. Like in the tournament, you'll probably be thinking, "Oh, if I had Brionac, I could probably win it." So I'll never have that feeling.
Right.
Okay, going on to my side deck,
which isn't essential for if you want to do fun duels, but we recommended it if you're playing in tournaments.
This side deck is really bad though. What? Okay, so you have 1 Gale, just a great card nonetheless.
Half the attack.
Tuner and half the attack, so like I said, this tuner can get out synchros.
Oh yeah.
Battle Fader, stop those OTKs.
Like my deck.
Spirit Raper, just a great card. You can get pluses off this card if you clear the field. Another Effect Veiler if you need it. And then these cards, these next Gladiator Beasts are basically just Gladiator Beasts that have effects that have to do with the graveyard. So, Quest, Darius.
So if you're gonna sub them in, we recommend taking out Macrocosmos.
Yeah. So basically, if I took out Macrocosmos, I put in these 3.
Yeah.
And then the next one is Octavius. I main decked this card about a minute before the tournament started because this card's got some good cards. A beater, you can get it out fast. But I always drew that card, and it really was disappointing.
And he almost lost because of it.
Yeah. Anyway, so the only trap around is compulsory. Just a good card. And then Zombie World to stop those Frog Monarchs.
Oh yeah.
Smash the Ground, another great card. And then really a staple, Book of Moon and Mind Control. And yeah, those are just staples as well.
Alright, if you guys have any questions on if we didn't explain anything too clearly, just message us or post in the comments. And we'll be doing another deck profile soon. So, comment, subscribe.
Thank you.